Reed. The shortstop, number 9, Davey Demeter. The DH, number 22, Joran Hamry. Number 4, Dustin Mertz. The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Reynolds. The right fielder, number 28, Chase Speller. The second baseman, number 5, Jaden Shipman. The catcher for the Vikings, number 16, Colton Berg. And on the mound, number 12, Tyler Klinsky. The Vikings are led by head coach Casey Only, assisted by Kel Funger and Jaden Scott. And now the starting lineup for your Dickinson State University Blue Hawks. The second baseman, number 3, Connor Polkowski. Third baseman, number 2, Kobe Krenz. The right fielder, number 14, Robert Encinas. The catcher, number 10, Derek Cavillo. The center fielder, number 11, Jake Clinton. The first baseman, number 25, Cale Richards. Today's DH, number 9, Matthias Duffner. At short, number 4, Angel Ferris. The left fielder, number 23, Cade Austinson. And on the mound for the Blue Hawks, number 18, Brennan Hogan. The Blue Hawks are led by head coach Mike Dahl, assisted by Brady Bujak and Cameron Guevara. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove all headwear as we honor America with our national anthem.
Good afternoon and welcome to Dakota Community Bank, Astoria Field for Friday afternoon baseball. I'm Ron Rhodes with Consolidated Channel 18 along with Coulter Hickok, and we're going to be providing the commentary today for the game. Beautiful afternoon out here right now, 68 degrees on the ballpark, in the ballpark here. Looking at the flag, we got a little northwest wind at about 8 to 10 miles per hour. So now those winds could pick up later on this afternoon. I did see that there is a red flag warning out, and hopefully it will make a difference with those fires now burning in the Badlands right now. But we're going to kick it off right now at the top of the first inning with our first batter, Zach Veneman. He's a left fielder for Valley City. He is at the plate.
Zach Veneman is from Kalispell, Montana. He is 6 foot and he's 185 pounds, just in case you needed to know.
Good. Zach takes his first pitch. It's ball one. Today we got Ryder Hogan starting us out on the mound. Ryder is the pitcher here for the Blue Hawks. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count is 2 balls now, 1 strike. Little high outside, ball 3 for Veneman. Inside corner, it looks like it catches him just a little bit. That'll be hit by batter. He'll take first base.
Ron, the Vikings are 9-16 in play, but they're 2-2 in the North Star. So they're about 50 right now.
Yeah.
Just in conference, but 9-16, not bad so far.
So far better than the Blue Hawks are doing.
Yeah, but the Blue Hawks, again, are a very young team.
Right.
A lot of freshmen on there. Right
Sure.
now, the Blue Hawks are 1-3 in the North Star, and right now they're 1-7 in play. That win is coming from Dort, Iowa.
Wow. Very cool. Up at the plate now, David Demeter. He's looking at his 3rd pitch. Correction, looks like a 2nd pitch. I was looking at the scoreboard. It's delayed a little bit, I believe.
Possibly. I was just going to say that Demeter is from Santa Barbara, California.
Okay. 3rd pitch is foul ball, back out of the park. So that brings us to 2 balls, 1 strike. I did say this is David Demeter, didn't I?
Yeah, I believe you
did. Yeah, this is actually TJ Reed actually hitting. TJ Reed. Pop up out to center field.
Is it TJ or JT?
JT, I guess.
JT Reed.
JT. Hey.
He was from Greenfield, Wisconsin.
Okay. JT.
Now we have David Demeter, who, again, is from Santa Barbara, California.
Very cool.
Just in case you wanted to know that.
David plays shortstop for the Vikings.
He is also a senior on the team. Valley City looks like they've got quite a bit of seniors on the team. Like I said, again, Blue Hawks, very young team, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores.
So we have JT on first and David Demeter up at the plate right now. He's looking at 2 strikes right now. It's a good crowd on hand. I'm actually surprised how many people are here, but I guess with the good weather, it's nice to have quite a few people in the stands. This is the first of a doubleheader today. And David Demeter will go down with 3 strikes. Coming to the plate now, Joram Hemry. He's the, I believe, the designated hitter for the team.
At 6'4", 250, I feel like anybody could be a DH at this point.
Yeah, 250? Yeah, absolutely.
That is a big dude right there.
Absolutely.
Jordan Henry is from Leonard, North Dakota, kind of local. He's also a senior at this point in his career.
And that's why he's the designated hitter, I guess. Home run over right center. And that'll bring JT Reed back from second base there. So a 2-run homer for Joran. So we got 2 outs.
Up next, number 4.
In the top of the first inning here.
Got Dustin Mertz.
Dustin Mertz to the plate, third baseman for the Vikings.
He's a freshman from West Fargo, North Dakota. He is 6'1", 185 pounds.
And Dustin's looking at 2 balls right now. 0 strikes.
You know, it's a tough act to follow after that home run we just saw.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think Ryder just needs to settle down just a little bit. Forget about that home run and concentrate on Dustin here. 2 balls, 1 strike now. 2 outs. 2-2 is the count. There's a line drive right out to right center field. That'll be a double for sure. He may try to go to third. Nope, he's going to hold up. So that's a 2-base hit for Dustin Mertz.
Up next for the Vikings, number 8, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, not the actor, but the baseball player, sophomore from West Fargo, North Dakota.
We were talking about that a little bit. You know, what a great time, I guess, to go through life with the name of Ryan Reynolds.
Probably gets that all the time. As
Sure.
the actor.
So we got Dustin Mertz out there on second base, leading off just a little bit. Ryder's waiting for his first pitch. And the first pitch to Ryder, or actually to Ryan Reynolds from Ryder. Ryder to Ryan. It'll be a tongue twister.
Yes, it is.
Is ball 1. Ball 1 for Ryan. There's a nice pop-up. Good connection on that, and that could be out of here as well. Another 2-run homer from Mr. Ryan Reynolds. That'll bring Dustin across the plate as well. 2 outs. Looking at 4-0 is the score.
Up next for the Vikings, number 28, Chase Feller.
Chase Feller, actually from Laurel, Montana, my hometown. Went to school with Chase. Then went to Miles City Community College for his first 2 years, and now at Valley City.
Kind of all the way across the state a little bit.
A little bit. You know, he got here progressionally.
Okay. Chase plays right field for the Vikings. Third pitch now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chase. There we go. He'll throw down to first base, and that retires the side. So looking right now at the way things go with that double two-run homer, Valley City takes the lead with 4 runs. That's 4-0 right now. We'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors. As a Consolidated customer, you can get all the help you need right from home. We're here 24/7 over the phone, or contact us online at consolidatednd.com, social media, or live chat. At consolidatednd.com, you can order services with our bundle builder, troubleshoot with live assistance, or even find out more about us. With Consolidated's My Account app, you can pay your bill and manage your account. All this from the comfort of your own home. Consolidated. Reach the world from here.
Farming and ranching are more than just jobs. It's your way of life. And financially, you want to work with somebody who understands your way of life. More ag, less aggravation. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
Welcome back to Blue Hawk Baseball on Consolidated Channel 18. Friday afternoon, beautiful Friday here at Dakota Community Park, Astoria Field. Right now the Vikings are in the field. We got Tyler Kliniski. Is that how you say that, Coulter? Kliniski?
Where are we looking at?
Tyler Kliniski, pitcher for the Vikings?
I believe so.
Okay. He's on the mound, and coming up to the plate first for the Blue Hawks, Connor Polkowski.
Second baseman, number 3,
Polkowski, out of Billings, Montana, but went to school first at Northern State University in South Dakota.
Once again, we were talking about the Blue Hawks a little bit before the game started, and this is their first year now, so it is a young team. Not a lot of experience. Their record does show that they are a young team, but last few games they've been playing actually pretty well. So,
like I said, their record is 1-7 in play, and they are 1-3 in the North Star. Hopefully, with a W on today, maybe that North Star record could change today.
Sure. So Polkowski is looking at 2 balls now and 1 strike. A short shot out to left field, and that is taken care of by the Valley City Vikings.
Up next,
out number
the
1.
Third baseman, number 2, Kobe Krenz.
Coming to the plate now, Kobe Krenz. He is the third baseman for the Blue Hawks.
Local kid from Dickinson, North Dakota, Dickinson High School. Let's see what he's got to do.
First pitch is, I think I could have thrown that fast. I do. That was a nice, really slow ball. I don't know what that was, knuckleball or whatever.
I have to agree with you on that one. I got a bad shoulder on, so I think I could also have done that.
Sure. It was a strike, though, over the plate, so that's good. So we're staring at 1-1 right now. From Tyler Kliniski is on the plate once again. Kobe Krenz. Watched him a little bit Wednesday night during an exhibition game against the Bismarck State Mystics. And Kobe had a couple nice hits. Since Kobe is local here, I'm sure he has some fans in the stands. Kobe goes down swinging for his first time at bat.
Fielder, number 14, Robert Encinas.
Robert Encinas now coming to the plate, right fielder for the Blue Hawks.
Freshman from Tucson, Arizona. Like we had talked about, this team is super, super young. I'm only seeing 2 seniors on the roster. Let's see how it goes for Robert.
Hopefully, if there's only 2 seniors, there'll be plenty more coming back again next year for their second year. Short little one to shortstop, and that'll retire the side for the Blue Hawks. So we go down to the top of the second. At the bottom of the first, the Vikings are leading still 4-0. We're going to take a short break here and hear from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this message.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals, and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
One of the kids asked, "Why are you helping us?" It just made me realize that this is why I'm doing it. Because of that question right there, we're going to be working with the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital.
We don't just want to be the face of something, we want to get involved and do good things for other people because it makes you feel good.
From day one, Choice Bank has been extremely excited to partner with us. When you have partners and people that are that committed to what you're doing, that's when you have success, and that's when you are able to help more people and make a difference.
Welcome back to Blue Hawk Baseball on Consolidated Channel 18. We're live from Dakota Community Bank Park, Astoria Field. Vikings are coming up to the plate with Jaden Shipman. He's the second baseman for the Vikings.
Jaden Shipman, Jr. out of Carrington, North Dakota. That's something I've noticed, Ron, is a lot of North Dakota kids on the Valley City on the roster right now.
Sure. And what I've seen so far, I mean, they look like a good team.
They do. Hopes that they've been together for a while now, while the Blue Hawks are just getting into their inaugural season after been gone for so long.
Sure. And they know how to hit the ball. Right there, a single shot homer. Right between left and center field for Jaden Shipman.
Now batting number 16, Colton Berg.
Coming to the plate now, Colton Berg. He is the catcher for the Valley City Vikings.
He's a junior from Michigan, North Dakota. What a name, Michigan, North Dakota.
Michigan, North Dakota.
Couldn't you think of a different name rather than actual state? Swing and a miss.
Yeah, staring at 2 strikes now already. That's it's got to be a confidence builder there for Ryder after that home run. Little high inside corner. That's actually outside a little bit. Ball 1. So we got 1 and 2 pitch count. And Colton will go down swinging. That's 1 out in the top of the second.
Now batting the leadoff hitter for the
Score
Vikings,
5-0 right now.
Zach
Vikings
Bennett.
are leading. Sun is trying to kind of poke out. I don't know if that's clouds or haze or maybe a little bit of smoke still from the fires going on in the Badlands. I understand that they're, I think, 90% contained now, which would be nice if we've got that wind kicking up this afternoon. That could be bad for them. The count now, 0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out on the board. Zach Veneman with a nice shot there to left field. That's a single base hit.
Now batting number 7, J.T. Reed.
J.T. Reed now, he's the catcher for the Vikings. He'll take the plate. One ball, 1 strike.
know what? Thank God for that net, Ron. Otherwise, you'd be a goner.
Yeah, it was coming right at us, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Zach Veneman on first base right now, just taking a short lead. He's not going to try to go to second at this time with one out. Pitch count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball that will be foul, and Veneman will walk back to first base. You know, this is our first DSU ball game that we are broadcasting live. We did cover the exhibition game on Wednesday, which Dickinson State University ended up winning that game by 1 run. That was against the Bismarck State Mystics. A little bit of confusion. They're calling Veneman out, I believe. So that'll be 2 outs now on top of the second. Coming up to the plate at this time, shortstop David Demeter. Veneman will go to second base.
Demeter's a handful of seniors on the Valley City team.
Pitch count 1-1, 2 outs. Plays it first. Veneman on second. Scores 5-0 right now on the top of the second. And that'll be strike 2.
Big swing, though. Imagine if that would connected.
We've seen enough connect already
That is
today.
True. I was trying to build up his confidence, you know, all the way from over here down to there.
Sure. It does have to be a little stressful. Shortstop to first base, and that'll retire the side. So we're looking at the bottom of the second. Scores 5-0. Left 1 on base. We're going to take another break and hear from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
Big Boy Toys.
The Mix 105.7 is your home for the best music, the best variety, including tunes from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today. Listen weekdays for the Mixed Up Morning Show, followed by the Midday Grind. Weekends feature the Hottest Party, Saturdays 4 to 8 p.m., where you'll hear exclusively the hottest songs on our playlist. If you like the classic hits from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, tune in Sunday mornings from 8 a.m. to noon for The Time Machine. The Mix 105.7 is locally owned, locally operated, and locally mixed.
Beautiful day for baseball here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field, and fans are still trickling in here. Quite a few now in the stands here. It's a beautiful day for it, so wind inside the ballpark, like I said, is just a breeze, probably even 6-7 miles per hour right now. 68 degrees. Coming to the plate now for the Blue Hawks.
Derek Calvillo. He's a sophomore from Tucson, Arizona.
Derek Calvillo. He is the catcher for the Blue Hawks. Pitch count now 1-1.
Who you just saw is Turmeric. He just has unlimited athletic ability to go grab that ball with that speed.
Did he?
Yes.
Is he on the team or is that?
Nope, Turmeric Wrinkle.
Okay. Pinch count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Tyler Kliniski is still on the mound for the Valley City Vikings. There's a line drive right past the pitcher out to center field. That'll be a single.
All right, Derek.
It's good for the
Now
Blue
batting the
Hawks.
center fielder, number 11, Jake Clinton.
One on base. Jacob Clinton is up to the plate right now. He is the center fielder for the Blue Hawks.
Jacob Clinton, a freshman from Lewistown, Montana, originally at Carroll College, then transferred over to DSU.
Looks like for the first time this season, too, they do have the concession stand open. So if you haven't had lunch yet and want to swing down and check out some baseball.
If you're hungry for popcorn or pizza,
Yeah.
head on over to the concession stand.
There you go. Astoria Field is really a nice field. It will need some water, of course, like everywhere else around here, but should come in pretty good this summer.
But that turf is as green as it's ever been, Ron.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Derek's still on first base. Jacob up to the plate now. He's staring at 2 balls, no strikes. Valley City keeping Derek honest there at first base. He does get back in time. He is safe.
Quite a few Valley City fans in the stands there, Ron.
I see that.
Not that far of a drive from Valley City to Dickinson, so I'm happy that they have some fans over here to support their team.
Well, and Valley City does have a double header today, and then they play Valley City again tomorrow, of course. The women's softball team is also playing at this time, and they too have a double header today and tomorrow at the women's softball team.
And believe it or not, it's also against Valley City. So each team has their split fans, but and I'm happy to be here at the baseball field
Now
today.
batting the first baseman,
Sure.
number 25, Cale Richards.
Cale Richards coming to the plate now. He is the first baseman for the Blue Hawks.
Cale Richards, a freshman from Great Falls, Montana, from Great Falls High School. Now, there are 2 high schools in Great Falls. There's CMR, and then there's Great Falls, believe it or not.
So that pop-up fly out from Jacob will still keep Derek still at first base. One out in the board. Bottom of the second. First pitch to Cale Richards is a strike. Strike 2, swing and a miss. Nice hit to shortstop. They're going to try for the double play, and they get it. So that retires the side for the Blue Hawks, leaving one stranded on first base. Actually out. That would be a double, right? That would be out. That would be stranded.
You got it?
I'm new at this. Ballpark thing.
No, when you asked me to do color commentary, I didn't know what I was signing up for, but so far I'm enjoying myself right now.
Good. Yeah, it'd be a little different if you were here Wednesday with me when it was 40 degrees. It was a little chilly.
No, like you said, it's a beautiful day at Astoria Field. And they're looking a little cloudy, but that's just from the fires over in Medora, North Dakota.
Sure.
But other than that, beautiful day outside.
Absolutely. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this message from our sponsor.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, we're leaders in the egg industry. Our egg lenders grew up farming and ranching, and they understand egg operations.
With our agribusiness lending experience, we can help you with your financing.
We specialize in egg real estate, operating lines of credit, and cattle and machinery financing. To serve you, we need to hear you.
So stop by your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
Now batting for the Vikings, the DH, number 22, Jordan.
Welcome back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field, for a Friday afternoon baseball live on Consolidated Channel 18. Joran Hamry at the plate right now for the Valley City Vikings. Ryder Hogan still on the plate, or still on the mound. First pitch is a ball outside. It's another one low and outside, ball number 2.
As we saw from the first inning, this guy hit some dingers. Already a home run, led to a 2-run. If you're in the concession stand, you just got a free ball.
Yeah, last time at bat, Joran had a 2-run homer. So I'm sure Ryder trying to play it safe a little bit. There's another pop to center right field, and that'll be over for his second homer of the game. We may have a little visit to the mound here. We'll see what happens, just to kind of keep Ryder from, I guess that would stress me out a little bit, hitting, pitching to a guy that just got 2 runs or 2 homers off of you.
As you said, there's a reason that he's the designated hitter.
Absolutely.
Now batting, number 4, Dustin Mertz.
Dustin Mertz, third baseman for the Valley City Vikings, to the plate now. 0 outs, top of the third. First pitch is low and outside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
Once again at the plate, Dustin Mertz is looking at 3 balls now and 1 strike. And that'll be inside corner, strike 2. So full count. Top of the third. Connects well with that one. That one is out of here as well. So back-to-back home runs against Ryder Hogan.
Just like in the first inning.
The catcher walks out to Ryder just to visit with him. When I watched the exhibition game on Wednesday, I did see a lot of pitching changes. Now, I don't know if it was exhibition baseball and they were just going through a lot of pitchers to see, who can throw the best fastball or, But they're going to still keep Ryder in at this time. So we're looking at 0 outs, top of the third.
We have Ryan Reynolds, the Deadpool, just about got hit by the ball.
Ryan got a 2-run homer last time he was at bat as well. So I'm sure that little visit from the catcher to the mound was probably letting him know that to kind of be careful, take it easy with Ryan here. Pitch count now, 2 balls, 1 strike. Still got 0 outs. That looked good. 2-2 now, the count. And that'll be a walk to first base for Ryan Reynolds.
Now batting, number 28, Chase Feller.
Chase Feller now coming to the plate. He singled out last inning, or last time at bat. He is the right fielder for the Valley City Vikings. Ryan Reynolds still on first base.
Swing and a miss by Chase Feller. Chase Feller, originally from Laurel, Montana, played for the powerhouse in the Class A, the Laurel Dodgers. A few state championships over there.
It was a nice single. Go to second. And no, not late. Didn't get the double play. But we took Ryan out at second. So Chase Feller with a single.
Now batting, number 5, Jaden.
Jaden Shipman now second baseman for Valley City. Nice little bunt almost, and he'll make it to first. I think the way that thing came off the bat, I don't think he meant to bunt that ball. I think it was a full swing, wasn't it?
I mean, if it works, it works. He's on first now. Runners on first and second.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 24, Gabe Worley.
So we have a new batter in right now for Valley City.
Gage Worley. Gage Worley is a junior. He is from International Falls, Minnesota. Gage Worley plays outfield and first base.
So I'm wondering then if Jaden Shipman will actually sit now this next time in the outfield. We'll find out a little bit later. Still 1 strike, 1 ball, 1 out on the board. It's a nice shot inside right field, little short, pop up, and that will be our second out.
Now batting, number 29, Zach Veneman.
Zach Veneman now, the left fielder for the Vikings at the plate. Still the top of the third.
miss.
Nice shot to shortstop. He'll go to third base.
And just like that, we have our third out.
So, after the top of the three, the Vikings score 2 runs to extend the lead to 7-0 here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark. We're going to take a short break from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
Digging it, the 811 game. Will you play by the rules? Choose your location. City Home. Choose your project. Fence. Let's get started. Sure you're ready? Continue. Hold on. There's a whole network of utilities starting just inches underground. Call before you dig, or it could be game over. Stay on top of your game. Call 811 or visit nd1call.com.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
The designated hitter, number 9, Matthias Duffner.
Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark. The score 7-0 right now with the Vikings, Valley City Vikings in the lead. Blue Hawks do have some work to do.
Right now batting, we have Matthias Duffner. You know what, Ron? I'm always a fan of their walkout songs. As we just listened to the Bee Gees.
I think that was that the Bee Gees or was that CeeLo Green?
That was the Bee Gees,
Okay.
was Matthias's walkout song.
It was, okay.
It was Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
Okay. Well, Matthias is the designated hitter there. Pop up way out to right field and a nice slide. And that will be our first out of the third inning for Matthias.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Angel Ferris.
Angel Ferris coming to the plate now. He is the shortstop for the Blue Hawks.
Transferring from Presentation College, Angel Ferris now plays for the Blue Hawks. We'll take that.
This is Angel's first time to the plate today. And we're in the bottom of the third, so you can see how fast the game is going so far for the Blue Hawks. Outside, ball 1, 2 strikes, 1 out on the board. Bottom of the third. Low and outside, ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Low fastball. Inside corner, but that little low will bring ball 3. So full count right now for Angel. Pop up to left center field. That will be out number 2 in the third inning for the Blue Hawks. Coming to the plate now, Cade Austinson. Cade is the left fielder.
Number 23, Cade Austinson.
For the Blue Hawks.
Cade Austinson, a sophomore from Newcastle, Wyoming.
First pitch low, outside ball 1. Ball 2 for Cade. High and outside, ball 3. Just a little bit high, and Cade will take his base. So 1 on base, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. Coming to the plate, Connor Polkowski, the second baseman for the Blue Hawks. He struck out the last time he was up at bat, and that was way back in the 1st inning, Coulter.
As you said, this game is going by pretty dang fast, Ron, as we are now in the bottom of the 3rd.
Cade Austinson on first base. Now he'll walk to second. Hit by pitch.
Those must hurt.
Polkowski, yeah. It's got to hurt. Leave a welt. He'll try to shake it off. Looked like it caught him in the upper left arm.
That'll leave a bruise for sure.
To the plate now, Kobe Krenz, the third baseman for the Blue Hawks. 2 on base. Really be nice now for the Blue Hawks to at least get a base hit.
Runners on first and second.
First pitch is a strike. Still 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. 2 on base. Kobe looking for his pitch. It's a nice straight down the plate fastball for strike 2. Just off the bat, he's safe for at least another pitch.
I think that's some power behind that.
There's a nice shot right down third base line, but they'll step on the bag and retire the side. So the bottom of the 3 complete now, heading to the top of the 4th. No runs for the Blue Hawks. The score remains 7-0 Valley City Vikings. We're going to take another commercial break, and we'll be back right after this word from our sponsors.
Stay ahead of the game with ENG Lending, North Dakota's #1 choice for home loans. Let Jay and his home loan specialist help you when it comes to purchasing your new home or refinancing your existing one. Make the smart choice. Call ENG Lending at 456-LOAN. That's 456-5626.
Call 456-LOAN right now.
Favorite thing about my street?
My co-op.
It isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety, efficiency,
Technology.
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
and the co-op is me.
Welcome back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field. Right now, top of the 4th inning. Right now, Valley City Vikings do lead it 7-0. It's been a real quick game so far for the Valley City Vikings and Blue Hawks here at the park.
Now batting number 7, JT.
If you're a Valley City fan, well, you've seen a lot of nice hits this afternoon. We've got 3-4 homers already on the stat sheet. Actually, 2 two-run homers. There's a diving catch from right field. He ended up missing the ball there, and
that was JT Reed, made it to second.
So 2-base hit for JT Reed.
Now batting number 9.
Now up to bat,
Demeter.
we have David Demeter, a senior on the Valley City team from Santa Barbara, California.
A little visit to the mound now for Brennan Hogan. The coach will probably take him out, retire him for the game.
Pitch and change to the Blue Hawks. Looks like we have number 8, Nathan Delahante, a senior on the Blue Hawk team. He is from Tucson, Arizona. Transferred from Presentation College. You know, that's a pretty good transfer if I have to say so.
Nathan Delahante.
Also on Hawk Talk.
He was, yeah. You know, we should mention that while we're at a pitching change here. You know, Coulter agreed to do some color commentary here, and this is only my second time of doing play-by-play, but Coulter's first time at color commentary, and Coulter is the host of Hawk Talk on Channel 18, so thank you, Coulter, for helping me out today.
You know, when somebody asks for help, you help them out, so I'm happy to do this. But you can also watch Hawk Talk Thursday nights on Consolidated Channel 18 with my host, Mackenzie Grubbs, and I, as we introduce our brand new co-host when Mackenzie leaves, Gunnar Farvsfeed. You can catch his episode that just aired yesterday.
I'm looking forward to future episodes of Hawk Talk now with you and Gunnar together. That would
those would be a lot of fun. You can also watch our Hawk Talk on our DSU Heritage Foundation YouTube page. Just look up DSU Heritage Foundation and you can find all of our Hawk Talk episodes in our Hawk Talk playlist, just for your viewing pleasure.
So tell me about Hawk Talk, Coulter. What is Hawk Talk?
Hawk Talk is a sports show that was originally started by Jason Watson, who is the BAC coordinator and along with the GM of the Badlands Big Sticks. It was started by him, taken over by a student. It was taken over by Nate Easton, and it's just a show to get more students involved in the program of DSU. I like to highlight all of their programs, from sports to to different programs like as music and art. It's just a fun way to get to know students.
Sure.
That was me just trying to ramble on of what Hawk Talk actually is. Just want to let you know that.
Well, you know, and I produce the show too, so I get to see all the students that come on the show, and of course coaches and other instructors from Dickinson State University. So it is a good show. It lets people know what's going on at the college and in the community, and what sports are taking place maybe that week or what had happened the week before. So it is entertaining to watch for sure.
I've enjoyed it. This is going to be my almost third year doing it. I've been doing this for 2 years after Seth Moore-Kirky and Susanna Moberg left, and Ellie Hanser and I took it over, and Ellie had to unfortunately leave to go take care of things back home, but I'm so happy to be doing the show right now.
Sure. So Nathan Delahante on the mound for the Blue Hawks after that pitching change. We still got one on second base. Line drive to short, and
we got him.
Safe. We got him?
We got him.
Actually
There's one out.
Actually looked like it was a tie there on the bag, but it was kind of a late call from the umpire, it looked like. And
you know, my time as a spectator, I've learned not to argue with the umpire. I try to keep my head cool when I am at sporting events, but, you know, sometimes those umpires just don't do their job exactly right.
Sure. Well, we know what this guy can do the last time he was at plate. He's got 2 home runs in the game so far. This is Joran Hamry from Valley City. His first one was a 2-run shot. Nice pitch in there for strike 1. Valley City still with a player on second base. Top of the 4th inning now, 7-0. Valley City leading by 7.
Now, if I was a fan and the spectators, I would have called that a strike, but then again, I'm not the umpire.
Plus, you got more Valley City fans sitting back here behind the plate.
That is definitely true.
I think when you hit the ball like Joe run here, you just wait for your pitch. Take your time. 1-1 now the count with only one out. Top of the fourth. One ball, two strikes now.
Pressure's on, Ron.
Looking for that one great pitch.
So for our sakes, he doesn't get it. Knock on wood.
Oh, Joe Run had to duck for that one. Really high inside. Ball two. Count is 2-2 now.
Something crazy must be going down in the bullpen as the ball from the bullpen managed to make its way onto the playing field.
That's a different kind of hit from Joe Run. He'll try to make it first. And with an error there, he does make it and takes second, and that'll bring another run home for the Valley City Vikings. That's JT Reed coming across the plate, which will now make the score 8-0.
Now batting number 4, Dustin Mertz.
Dustin Mertz, now third baseman for the Vikings, coming to the plate. Last time he was at the at-bat, he did have a home run. A lot of home runs today. Very exciting if you're a Valley City fan. Worth making the trip. Once again, the women's softball team is playing the exact same time. We'll try to get a score for you here when we can get an update on that.
I just so happen to know the guy who I can text to find out what the score is over at the softball field.
So Ryan Reynolds up at the plate right now. Ryan walked the last time at bat.
You know, Ryan Reynolds did a great job in the proposal with Sandra Bullock and Betty White.
Wrong Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, my bad. Swing and ticked it. In my book, I think that's a strike.
You know, I'm guessing he gets those Ryan Reynolds jokes all the time.
We have a score from the softball field. Valley City is up 3-0, about to start the fourth inning.
Okay. So a little bit similar to what's going on here at Dakota Community Bank. A little higher score, though, 8-0 in the top of the fourth. Nathan Delahante still at the plate for the year, or at the mound for the Blue Hawks. And Ryan Reynolds at the plate, looking at a pitch count of 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out on the board. There's a nice shot, fair down the third base line. That'll bring 2 runs in.
The wind picked up there for a second. You almost got your papers knocked away.
Yeah, 2-base hit from Ryan Reynolds.
Let's just say the wind took that one with it. The wind took that ball.
28, Chase Feller.
Score now 10-0 in the top of the fourth. Chase Feller to the plate now, the right fielder from Valley City, with Ryan Reynolds holding up on second. That shot down third base line, you couldn't get closer to that foul ball line. That was just a perfect line drive. Third baseman just couldn't get to it quick enough. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out still on the board. It's a nice shot to shortstop. And Chase Feller will go down out number 2. Top of the 4th.
Now batting number 5, Jaden Shipman.
Jaden Shipman now coming to the plate. Last time he was at bat, he had a one-shot home run. Ryan Reynolds still on second base.
I'm always curious on what the dugouts are saying as the pitcher's pitching and what the opposing team is trying to say to the batter. So far, it is pumpkin and shippy.
Okay. A lot of chatter going on from both teams. It's kind of nice, though. It kind of adds to the atmosphere of baseball here.
Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like a actual spring day in North Dakota. Barely any wind. Lots of sun.
Ooh, hit by pitch. For Jaden Shipman, he'll go down to first base. Now 2 on base. Ryan Reynolds at second. And now batting, Colton Berg, the catcher for the Valley City Vikings, coming to the plate now.
Again, from Michigan, North Dakota. Why, again, you'd call it Michigan is beyond me.
Colton grounded out last time he was at bat. Big leadoff from both players on base. 2 outs, getting ready to go. First pitch from Nathan. Looks good for a strike 1. One ball, 1 strike now. Pop up straight back to the catcher, and he'll make it for the retired side there. Top of the 4th, heading to the bottom of the 4th. 10-0 right now. The Vikings ahead. And we're going to take a short break and hear from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean-burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
At American, we understand that you want to handle finances on your time, even if that means checking retirement balances while balancing life. No matter where you are or what you're doing, American is there for you. With advisors at your fingertips, anytime, anywhere. American Trust Center.
Welcome back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field here for Friday afternoon baseball live on Consolidated Channel 18. Ron Rhodes with you, along with Coulter Hickok doing the color commentary from Hawk Talk, the talk show on Consolidated Channel 18. DSU does.
Very excited to be here.
I am too. It's a great afternoon for baseball. Fans in the stands now. We're looking probably 125, 150 people here watching the game, enjoying some pizza and popcorn and soda pop on a Friday afternoon. Let's see what the Blue Hawks can do now at the bottom of the 4th, 10 runs behind.
We have Robert Encinas batting right now.
Robert Encinas is the right fielder for the Blue Hawks.
A freshman from Tucson, Arizona.
First pitch is a strike. Second pitch low outside, ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Nice little hit there to third base, and it's close, but it'll be our first out. Grounded out.
Now batting the catcher, number 10, Derek Cavillo.
Derek Calvillo now the catcher for the Blue Hawks, coming to the plate next. This has been the story for the Blue Hawks all afternoon for the first 3 innings. Pretty quick. 1, 2, 3 outs and done. So we're just going through the batting order now for the second time for the Blue Hawks here, with Derek Calvillo up at the plate now. First pitch is a ball. 1 out, bottom of the 4th.
Something that I noticed, Ron, is watching all the games of the Blue Hawks play doubleheaders, and they usually turn on the gas a little bit in the second game. Something similar a few weeks ago, the Blue Hawks played Concordia Bulldogs. They lost 24-0, but in the second game came back almost winning 7-6.
Okay.
So that's just something that I've kind of noticed, a little bit of a spectator.
Sure, warming up a bit. Of course, we're only carrying the first game today live on Channel 18. We got regular programming starting after this game. And join us again tomorrow. We're going to do a double header live on Channel 18 beginning at noon tomorrow. First game, of course, will not have commentary, but the second game we'll have the legend Rod Kleinian joining us from KDIX Radio. Well, Calvillo getting hit by pitch there. He'll go down to first base. Got him right on the elbow.
Number 11,
Yeah.
Jake Clinton.
Got a bit of switch on first base. We have Cedric Jimenez taking over for Robert Encinas, as Robert is the catcher.
Okay.
Now we've got Jacob Clinton up to bat.
Yeah, Jacob is the center fielder. Jacob grounded out in his first bat of the game. Two balls now, 0 strikes. 1 out for the Blue Hawks. 1 on base. Pitch count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Full count now for the Blue Hawks.
And just like that, Jacob Clinton goes back to the dugout.
So 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th.
Batting the first baseman, number 25.
Coming up, Cale Richards, first baseman for the Blue Hawks.
That was California Girls by Katy Perry. What a walkout song.
Where is Cale from?
Cale is from Lewistown, Montana. Again, actually, I take that back. He's from Great Falls, Montana, not Lewistown, Montana. You know, it's nice to see Montana guys over in North Dakota.
I
That's
was
one of our,
I was actually surprised you haven't said anything about that yet, you know, being a Montana boy yourself.
I know I usually say that on Hawk Talk, but no, a lot of Montana's people at DSU, as that's one of our biggest recruiting areas.
Let's pop up 2 outs. Foul ball. And Jacob will go back to first.
Oof. I was getting mighty close to his face. You see that, Ron?
Spooked him a little bit. Watching the third base coach, looking for the signs, what they need to do.
3 up, 3 down.
So that retires the side, ends the fourth. Heading to the top of the fifth now, score 10-0 with Valley City Vikings out in front. We're going to take another short break. We'll be back right after this.
Are you ready for summer fun and adventure? Spend an exciting time at Badlands Ministries just south of Medora, where you'll grow in faith and have the time of your life. For over 90 years, Badlands Ministries has provided a safe place for people of all ages and denominations to experience Christ's love. Take a leap of faith and enjoy the many activities from ropes courses, fun Bible studies, crazy games, hiking, swimming, campfires, songs, skits, and more. Call or go to badlandsministries.org. See you at camp.
All right, welcome back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field at the top of the fifth.
Now
The
batting
Vikings
for the Vikings,
leading
number
10-0.
Zach Veneman.
Number 29, Veneman, coming to the plate for the Vikings.
I also have to mention that Zach Veneman is from Montana, Kalispell, Montana to be exact. You know, I just love Montana so much.
Yeah.
I always have to rub it in my co-host Kinsey Grubbs' face, being from Wyoming. I always have to mention that Montana's a little bit of a big brother to Wyoming.
I do believe we do have some Wyoming players on our team as well. I mean, a lot of the players from our team come from Montana and Wyoming. So, Zach Veneman's looking at 0 balls, 2 strikes right now. Outside, ball 1.
Again, our pitcher is Nathan Delahante from Tucson, Arizona. Transferred from Presentation College, now playing for the Blue Hawks. Swing and a miss.
So Zach Veneman goes down swinging in the top of the fifth.
Now batting number 7, J.T. Reed.
J.T. Reed coming to the plate now. Last time he was at bat, he had a 2-base hit, two second base out there. Nice shot there, 2 second base. He did pick it.
One error.
One error. He did drop it.
You hate to see it.
Now batting number 9, Davey Demeter.
So J.T. Reed is on first. David Demeter up at the plate now. Looking to extend the lead even further. Coach down there trying to give signals to our left fielder to move over a bit. It's high center field, pop up, and it is down. He'll tag up from first, going to 2. And he's safe at 2. So Zach Veneman still on second base. JT Reed popped out.
Jordan Hamry up to bat. And this guy, big swinger, big hitter. Not so much the last one, though. You know, he kind of bunted it.
He did. It just came off the bat, just right to get him. Still on base. But he is the designated hitter for the Vikings. Another line shot out to center field. That is in the park still, though. That'll be at least a double. It'll bring home Veneman across the plate. That'll make the score 11-0 now at the top of the 5th. The nice double from Joe Run Hamry.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 4, Dustin Mertz.
Third baseman Dustin Mertz now coming to the plate with 2 outs on the board.
Dustin Mertz, a freshman from West Fargo, North Dakota.
Has Valley City always had a strong baseball program?
I believe that they always had the strong baseball program, but Mayville, a powerhouse in all of NAIA baseball, along with the North Star. They are predicted, Mayville State predicted to win the North Star Conference Championship.
Okay.
So I think right now, Valley's number 2, Mayville number 1. But who knows? The Blue Hawks might turn it on in the later half of the season.
Sure.
So you never know. Things could happen.
A lot of time for baseball yet this season. We're just getting started. 1-1 now, the pitch count with 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Well, that was close. Joe Run makes it back to second base. The trace there producing, maybe went to a slow replay there. Slow-mo just to make sure he did get into second base.
Did he catch it?
I don't know. It's out of my view. Looks like he caught it. That's a lot of hustle right there.
A lot of heart.
Dustin Mertz still at the plate now with 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs here at the top of the 5th.
Joe Run Hamry still on second base. Pitch count 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Plays it first. Low and outside, ball 3, full count now. And he'll take the base. So Dustin Mertz with a walk.
Up next, number 8, Ryan Reynolds.
Up next to bat, we've got Ryan Reynolds, the Van Wilder, up to bat right now. I've decided that every time Ryan Reynolds is up to bat, I'm going to look up a different Ryan Reynolds movie and call him by that name.
Do we have proof that it is actually Ryan Reynolds? I mean, is that his name? Is his real given name?
I sure hope it is.
No, because when I go golfing at times, Coulter, I like to put down on the scorecard that my name is Ty Webb. If you know Ty Webb.
Yes, I do.
Yes. So I thought maybe Ryan Reynolds could be maybe he's in witness relocation program or something and wants to be called something else. Did they get him?
I think so.
They got him. So that'll retire the side. Caught sleeping just a little bit there. One run for the Vikings in the top of the fifth. Lead is extended now to 11-0. Heading to the bottom of the fifth. We'll be back right after this message from our sponsors.
As a Consolidated customer, you can get all the help you need right from home. We're here 24/7 over the phone or contact us online at consolidatednd.com, social media, or live chat. At consolidatednd.com, you can order services with our bundle builder, troubleshoot with live assistance, or even find out more about us. With Consolidated's My Account app, you can pay your bill and manage your account. All this from the comfort of your own home. Consolidated. Reach the world from here.
If you've never been with a credit union before, perhaps it's time you found out all the things you've been missing. Stop in at Western Cooperative Credit Union and all will be revealed. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
Welcome back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning where the Valley City Vikings lead 11-0. Coming to the plate now, designated hitter Matthias Duffner.
Back with the Bee Gees.
His walk-up song, right?
Yes, sir.
Low and fastball. Tyler Kliniski still having a pretty good game. He's still on the mound for the Valley City Vikings. Pitch count 1-1 now. Bottom of the fifth, 11-0. Of course, we're hoping to bring you as many baseball and softball games we can from Dickinson State University this year. We're going to kind of work together with KDIX Radio and Rod Kleinian and Jimmy Dahl over there, bringing you the games they can. Try to give you some play-by-play for the games that they cannot cover.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Angel Fair.
So Matthias Duffner grounds out to give the Blue Hawks 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. Angel Ferris coming to the plate now, our shortstop for the Blue Hawks.
A junior from Tucson, Arizona.
There's a couple from Tucson.
Yes, there are. A lot of them from the exact same school. You know, Ron, you had mentioned Rod and Jim being a dynamic duo. I feel like you and I are a pretty good dynamic duo at this point.
Too early to tell.
You know.
Scorecard is out on that one. It is a good time though. I enjoy this. If I guess knew I was gonna try my hand at commentary, I would probably try it a little sooner in life. But you know, I get a chance traveling with Channel 18 a little bit and listening to Nolan Dix down at KNDC Radio and Steve Stroud over at the Mix 105.7. But I never, as many times as I've heard them do play-by-play, I never thought that I would be sitting in their same seat.
I've never done play-by-play or color commentary, but I've been announcing the basketball games and volleyball games at DSU. I announced 2 games for the baseball team, and so I guess I'm being promoted in a way.
There you go. You still don't get paid for it, though.
I still do not get paid for this. I do enjoy it. Most people think I like to hear myself talk. To those people, I would say you're probably right.
All right, full count now. A nice shot right past the pitcher there, right down the second base line for a single for Matthias Duffner. Well, that was actually Angel Ferris. My mistake.
Angel Ferris.
Duffner grounded out that last time. So we've got 1 out on the board, bottom of the fifth. Single from Angel Ferris. Cade Austinson now coming to the plate.
Cade Austinson, a sophomore from Newcastle, Wyoming.
I'd like to see the Blue Hawks kind of finish strong a little bit. Get a couple runs here on the board. And ball looked fair at the beginning, but did trickle outside the line there just at the end, so Ferris will come back to first. Pitch count, 0 balls, 1 strike with 1 out on the board, bottom of the 5th. Inside corner. 1-1 now is the count.
As I'm reading this, Cade Austinson bats left-handed but throws right-handed. What do you think that's all about, Ron?
That is
it's a little different.
Many players doing that. I'm right-handed, but I play pool left-handed. I don't know if that matters.
I'm just right-handed in general. I can't do anything with my left hand.
Have you ever tried to write with your left hand?
I have. When I had broken my thumb playing football at one point in my life,
okay.
I had to try writing left-handed, but couldn't do that, so I had to figure out a way to write right-handed. It was horrible. I had to pray for all my teachers who would read my handwriting after that.
I know. I have a first grade granddaughter that actually writes better than I do when I use my left hand. So another butt down the third base line, and that will go out for another foul. So he's still safe. 1 ball, 2 strikes now, 1 out. And Ferris comes back to first.
I see a dog in the stands, Ron, and that just made me more happy to be here just because, you know what? It's a good day to be a dog. You know, the sun's shining, little wind blowing. Get to watch a ball game. Doing all right.
Sure.
Also seen a lot of short sleeve T-shirts, so a lot of people looking to get farmers tans today.
Yeah, I do see that as well. It is nice, 69 degrees now, right here in the ballpark, and we're protected pretty well from the northwest wind, so still a little breeze. Not enough to carry the ball any further, I don't believe, but full count now. Bottom of the 5th for Cade Austinson. May try to bunt one more time here. No, full swing, strike, out, and he's safe at second. So I guess that strike is pretty much the same as a bunt, right?
Yes, sir.
Number 3, Connor Polkowski.
Did his job, got Angel on second base. Connor Polkowski now coming to the plate, second baseman. Let's see what Connor can do. 2 outs.
Once again, Connor Polkowski is a freshman from Billings, Montana, but transferred to Dickinson from Northern State University from Aberdeen, South Dakota.
Shot to second baseman, over to first, and that'll retire the side. So 5 complete here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark with a score of 11-0.
Bottom of the 5th for the Blue Hawks. Your score remains 11-0.
We'll take another short break and be back right after this message from our sponsors.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals, and it costs you about $10. Then they give you 1 free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
One of the kids asked, "Why are you helping us?" It just made me realize that this is why I'm doing it. Because of that question right there. We're going to be working with the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital.
We don't just want to be the face of something, we want to get involved and do good things for other people because it makes you feel good.
From day one, Choice Bank has been extremely excited to partner with us. When you have partners and people that are that committed to what you're doing, that's when you have success, and that's when you are able to help more people and make a difference.
Welcome back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark. Top of the 6th inning now. Score 11-0 with the Valley City Vikings leading the Dickinson State University Blue Hawks. Coming to bat for Valley City now. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, you can see him as Detective Pikachu.
This is never going to stop, is it, Coulter?
No, there's so many movie credits to Ryan Reynolds, I could go on probably for days.
First pitch now. Nathan Delahante, ball 1. Two balls, one strike, the pitch count. Top of the 6th inning. Valley City leading at 11-0. Pop up to right field. Out number 1. Just a reminder, the doubleheader today, we will not carry the second game on Consolidated Channel 18, but if you'd like to watch the action, you could, stop down to the ballpark. It's a beautiful day for baseball out here, 68, 69 degrees, and very little breeze. A lot of fans in the stands. If you're not able to make it to the ballpark, you can catch it on Dickinson State University's YouTube page. You'll be able to see a live stream of the second game. So 2 down now. Top of the 6th.
Now batting number 5, Jaden Shipman.
Jaden Shipman coming to the plate.
Once again, Jaden is a junior from Carrington, North Dakota.
Carrington. Jimmy Kleinsasser territory. Jaden had a one-shot home run back in the 2nd inning of this game. If you're just tuning in now, we've seen quite a few home runs, including 2 3-run homers. They were 3-run homers or 2-run homers? 2-run homers. Pitch count now 1-1 with 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Consolidated Channel 18 will be live once again tomorrow afternoon at noon with a doubleheader. The first game will not have audio commentary, but KDIX will cover the second game. Also, the women's softball team will be also playing a doubleheader tomorrow, and you can hear that first game, I believe, on KDIX radio. Rod will be over joining the women for the first game in softball, and then I understand he'll be over here for the second game.
Busy man. Big swing, big miss.
You cannot do what Rod does, that's for sure. So he goes down. That'll be 3 outs in the top of the 6th.
No runs.
It's a break for the Blue Hawks right there with no runs. 11-0 still with Valley City out in front. We're going to take a short break and be back right after this.
The Mix 105.7 is your home for the best music, the best variety, including tunes from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today. Listen weekdays for the Mixed Up Morning Show, followed by the Midday Grind. Weekends feature the Hottest Party, Saturdays 4 to 8 p.m., where you'll hear exclusively the hottest songs on our playlist. If you like the classic hits from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, tune in Sunday mornings from 8 a.m. to noon for The Time Machine. The Mix 105.7 is locally owned, locally operated, and locally mixed.
Big Boy Toys.
We're back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field here with the bottom of the 6th inning. Right now, Vikings leading 11-0.
Carson Backer up to bat. I like that, Backer up to bat. He is number 30, a senior on the team from Center, North Dakota, and was also on Hawk Talk a few years back.
This is Carson's first time at bat today.
Carson plays infield, and he also plays pitcher for the Blue Hawks.
Okay. Little low, 2 balls, no strikes. That'll be 4 balls. He'll take a base. First time at bat, and he takes a walk.
We'll take it.
Right fielder, number 14, Robert Encinas.
Robert Encinas, a freshman from Tucson, Arizona. Like a lot of our Blue Hawk players, some from Sunnyside High School.
So Tyler Kliniski is still on the mound for the Valley City Vikings, top of the 6th inning. He's pitched a long game so far.
Yes, he has.
Swing and a miss. 2 strikes now for Robert.
Carson Backer safe at first. Hopefully that did not hit my car.
We've learned not to park on the same street that the ballpark sits on. There's a lot of foul balls that hit that way. So, pitch count. No balls, 2 strikes. First ball, outside corner. Carson Backer still on first. No outs. We'll try to get Carson to second here. Little slip there. He almost didn't make it back in time, but he's safe at first. He's connecting well. He's just a little bit late. Just come in a little bit quicker. I think if I was that third baseman right now, I'd probably move over just a little bit more.
Just a hair.
Pop fly out to right center field, just out of bounds, but hey, that He catches it anyway for our first out
Now batting.
of the bottom of the
catcher,
sixth.
Number 10,
Derek Calvillo now coming to the plate, our catcher.
A sophomore, another one from Tucson, Arizona.
Okay. Carson Backer still on first.
Caught that one in the Valley City bullpen.
Strike one for Calvillo. Derek watching the signals from our third base coach. And that brings up 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out for Calvillo. It's a nice shot, foul ball though. Over in the Big Sticks Beer Garden. Big Sticks baseball coming to Consolidated Channel 18. We're going to bring you all 32 home games this year live on Channel 18. So if you're not able to make it to the park there, you can watch it on Channel 18. So strike 3 looks like for Calvillo. He goes down.
But if you do manage to go to the Big Six game, you can catch me as one of the bartenders at one of the few beer kiosks that we have over here.
Okay.
Number 11, Jake Clinton.
Jacob Clinton now coming to the plate. Carson Backer still on first.
Jacob
2
Clinton.
outs.
Jacob Clinton, a freshman from Lewistown, Montana. Originally from Carroll College, then transferred over to DSU.
I think if they took out all the hand signals in baseball, the game would be much shorter.
Probably. There are too many hand signals for me to remember, probably. That's why I don't play baseball.
It's impressive, though, when you sit and watch him, to actually know that somebody's actually reading what he's giving out there.
Last time I played baseball, I'm pretty sure it was coach pitch.
And the ball gets away from him. Carson will make it to second. So 2-1 and 2 outs. 2 balls, 1 strike is your pitch count. That ball low and outside. Ball 2. Strike 2 now, so full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs, down to 1 pitch. Inside, ball 4. And Clinton will take his base. So 2 on base now with Carson Backer on second. Jacob Clinton on first, and Cale Richards, our first baseman, coming to the plate. line shot. Oh, and he
And
gets away
misses.
from him. That'll bring our first run of the game home with Carson Backer. So a single shot there for Cale Richards.
Up next for the Blue Hawks, the DH, number 9, Matthias Duffner.
So Jacob Clinton settled in on third base. Matthias Duffner, our designated hitter, coming to the plate. 2 on base, a little visit to the mound from the coach. This may be it for Kliniski. We'll see. Maybe they're just going to talk and...
You know, they're just having a little group chat right now.
Sure.
And Ron, that whole time as we were calling Carson Backer, who just scored the run, it was actually Kobe Krenz, who is number 2, and Carson is number 30. That is my bad for calling him Carson this whole time.
Oh, it was? That was Kobe?
That was Kobe Krenz.
Well, let's give Kobe the credit then. Kobe gets the credit for that.
Got a bit of a pitching change right now for the Valley City Vikings. I believe we have Connor May, a freshman from Valley City, North Dakota. Nope, he's actually number 21, Mitch Taylor, a freshman from Valley City, North Dakota. So, right city, just wrong number.
Mitch Taylor.
Now pitching for Valley City, number 21, Mitchell Taylor.
So let's do this, Coulter. Let's while he warms up here, we're going to take a short commercial break, maybe a 30-second break, and
Sounds
hear
good
from
to
our
me.
sponsors, and then we'll come back and get ready. Next to the plate, Matthias Duffner coming up with 2 on base. We'll see you after this break from our sponsors.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, we're leaders in the egg industry. Our egg lenders grew up farming and ranching, and they understand egg operations.
With our agribusiness lending experience, we can help you with your financing.
We specialize in egg real estate, operating lines of credit, and cattle and machinery financing. To serve you, we need to hear you.
So stop by your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
All right, we're back with designated hitter Matthias Duffner at the plate, 2 on base. Blue Hawks scored 1 so far in the bottom of the 6th, make the score 11-1.
Matthias Duffner, a freshman from Glendive, Montana, originally played at Dawson Community High School, now over for the Blue Hawks.
New pitcher on the mound with Mitch Taylor. Long stretch, but they do get him all the way from third base. That'll retire the side. So with 1 run scored by the Blue Hawks in the bottom of the 6th, the score is now 11-1. Valley City Vikings leading by 10. We're going to take another break, and we'll be back after this minute.
Digging it. The 811 game. Will you play by the rules? Choose your location. City home. Choose your project. Fence. Let's get started. Sure you're ready? Continue. Hold on. There's a whole network of utilities starting just inches underground. Call before you dig, or it could be game over. Stay on top of your game. Call 811 or visit nd1call.com.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
All right, we're back at the top of the 7th here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark with the Valley City Vikings leading the Dickinson State University Blue Hawks 11-1. First game in the doubleheader this afternoon.
Nathan Delahante still up to pitch for the Blue Hawks.
Look who's coming to
Out
bat.
for Valley City, number 16, Colton Berg.
We have Colton Berg, a junior from Michigan, North Dakota.
Colton Berg is the Vikings catcher. First pitch, a strike for Berg. Ground ball to third base, over to first, and they get him for out number 1 in the top of the 7th.
Now batting for Valley City, the leadoff hitter, number 29, Zach Veneman.
Zach Veneman now coming to the plate, left fielder for the Vikings. 1 out. I didn't quite get that, Coulter. Did you see what happened there? I mean,
He tried to bunt it, but the bunt rolled backwards.
Okay. It was a little deceiving there because it kind of rolled down the first base line there, fair for a few seconds. So after the second pitch, we got 0 balls and 2 strikes for Veneman. Two and two now is your count.
Once again, Zach Veneman, a freshman from Kalispell, Montana. That's the nice part of Montana. I guess all of Montana's nice, but that's the one with all the mountains.
A nice ground ball all the way out to center field, right in between the shortstop and second baseman there for Veneman.
Now batting, number 7.
Gives him a single.
Reed.
JT Reed now coming to the plate with Veneman on first base. Right down first base, he'll go back to 2, go to 1, and it goes over the head. So he's safe at first. JT Reed with a single, but that'll make 2 outs, the top of the 7th.
And then for the Vikings, we got a new batter up here. We have Drew Nixon, a junior from... Where's Drew Nixon from? He's from Ontario, Canada, from Iowa Lakes Community College originally, then transferred over to Valley City apparently.
All right. So Valley City making it international now.
They have 2 Canada kids actually.
All right.
One from Ontario and one from, I believe, Manitoba.
Okay. So, 2 strikes, 2 outs, with Veneman still on first. We'll see here if Nathan Delahante can finish it out with 1 good pitch. No.
Good placement by the catcher.
And outside for ball 1.
Good placement, but it wasn't enough to convince the ump.
Sure. Line drive to center field, over the head. That'll be a 2-base hit. That'll bring Veneman around third. He'll come home. And he is safe. for run number 12.
That brings your score to 12-1, Valley City Vikings.
Very nice hit there from was it JT Reed? No, that was, yeah.
That was
the new batter.
That was Drew Nixon.
Drew Nixon. He should have started out batting.
Probably. But we all know this guy, Joran Hamry.
Oh, yes. Joe Run had 2 home runs already in the game. One was a 2-run homer. Little visit now to the mound, just to see how Nathan Delahate is doing yet. I'm not sure if they will pull him out. Yes, he is done, it looks like. So we're going to bring in a new pitcher for the Blue Hawks. He'll get warmed up a bit. I think Nathan did well today. Good job, Nathan. We're going to take another break from our sponsors and be back in probably 60 seconds right after this.
Stay ahead of the game with ENG Lending, North Dakota's #1 choice for home loans. Let Jay and his home loan specialist help you when it comes to purchasing your new home or refinancing your existing one. Make the smart choice. Call ENG Lending at 456-LOAN. That's 456-5626.
Call 456-LOAN right now.
Favorite thing about my street?
My co-op.
It isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety,
Efficiency. Technology.
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
and the co-op
Is me.
Well, we're back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field, with a new pitcher on the mound, Maximus Anderson Coulter.
Maximus Anderson, a freshman from Jamestown, North Dakota.
Now, this is the third pitcher today for the Blue Hawks. Max getting warmed up now on the mound. I think we got a little bit of time to talk about another sport, Coulter.
Are we talking about football, Ron?
No, we're talking about wiffle ball. Aren't we talking about wiffle ball?
I believe you are talking about wiffle ball.
What's going on in wiffle ball world?
Well, wiffle ball, not too sure what's going on in the wiffle ball world. Me personally, I have played wiffle ball ever since I can remember as a kid. But, you know, wiffle ball really doesn't change all that much.
To me, it makes it easier to do wiffle ball probably than baseball or softball right now.
A little bit.
A little slower paced. First pitch there to Joe Run, our designated hitter for the Vikings.
He's had a day.
Is a ball. Yes, he has. A little intimidating when you're Maximus coming out here and your first batter is Joe Run.
It was a bit of a dance move he just pulled off right there.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Max has that great sidearm going. If you watch him pitch here, he's kind of just brings it in just kind of parallel with his hip. Kind of reaches. Sidearm just comes right around.
Ooh, Joran thought he got the ball on that one.
3 balls, 1 strike now with 2 outs.
There we got it.
Ooh, outside
Full count,
corner.
baby.
Yeah, even from up here that looked to be a ball, but umpire gave it to him. So 2 strikes, 3 balls, full count, 2 outs, 1 more pitch.
Max is giving Joran the business at this point. Don't know what he's going to do.
Still got 1 on base. Is that Drew Nixon still out there on second? Who is that, Coulter?
That is number 23, Drew Nixon.
Right, so we got Drew on second. We got Joe Run on first. And Dustin Mertz coming to the plate now. He is the third baseman for the Valley City Vikings. Strike one. Low inside ball one. So 1-1 is your pitch count. 2 outs, 2 on base.
Ron, how are you going to use the 7th inning stretch to your advantage?
You know, I don't know. Is it really a stretch? I mean, is it actually longer than a normal inning?
Definitely not.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. How about you, Coulter? Are you gonna?
You know, I think I'm just going to stretch out the lower back, you know, the old lumbar. Get a good pop here and there.
Yep. Run over to Rosie's and get a tornado.
Might have to, or hit the concession stand for some classic popcorn.
There you go. The force is at third right there to retire the side. So after 7, the top of 7, we're heading to the bottom of the 7th right now with the lead of 12-1 from the Vikings. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean-burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company, locally owned, locally strong, the products you need with the service you deserve.
At American, we understand that you want to bank on your time, even if that means depositing money during your free fall 12,000 feet in the air. No matter where you are or what you're doing, American is there for you, with advisors at your fingertips, anytime, anywhere. American Bank Center.
All right, we're back to Astoria Field here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark with Mitch Taylor.
We got Angel Ferraz up to the mat or to the bat right now.
Batting the shortstop, number 4, Angel Ferraz.
Is it Ferris or Ferraz?
Ferris or Ferraz? I like Ferraz.
I like Ferraz
sounds
too,
better, doesn't
but
it?
I believe it's Ferris.
Angel coming to the plate now. Bottom of the 7th. Trying to get things going. Ground ball to third, over to first, and Angel will go down. First out of inning number 7.
Now batting the left fielder, number 23, Cade Austinson.
Cade Austinson now coming up to the plate.
Cade is a sophomore from Newcastle, Wyoming.
The ball looked good. Strike number 1.
Good eye, good eye.
Ball 1 now. Strike 1 with 1 out on the board in the bottom of the 7th. Outside, way outside. Ball 2. There's a nice hit right down first baseline. That is fair. He's going to try two, and he'll get in there nice and safe.
That was Cade Austinson.
Cade Austinson, probably the best hit of the game so far. That was a good hit. Straight down the first baseline.
Now the second baseman, number 3, Connor Polkowski.
Connor Polkowski now coming to the plate with Cade on second.
Maybe get a little momentum with that one.
Connor looking at strike one now for his first pitch. Blue Hawks were able to score 1 point back in the 6th inning. Pop up back in the stands. Heads up, everybody.
And you, as a lucky fan, could get a free ball from Dakota Community Bank Ballpark.
If she decides to keep it.
I'd keep it. That's a good keepsake, you know? I believe she's going to give it back.
So pitch number 3 now was a ball. So we got 2 strikes, 1 ball, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Connor Pokawski at the plate. High, ball 2. Cade Austenson still on second. A nice double he had in this last time at bat. There's a nice hit right in between third base and shortstop. That'll bring Cade over to third.
Runners on first and third now.
The third baseman, number 2, Kobe Krenz.
So Kobe Krenz coming to the plate now with 1 out and 2 on base. Chance for Kobe to do something here and at least bring Cade home.
Kobe Krenz, a hometown hero from Dickinson, North Dakota. He was the one to score the point for the Blue Hawks at the end of the 6th inning. And a hit by pitch.
Wow. So that'll make bases loaded now here in the bottom of the 7th with
Now
1
batting the right
out.
fielder, number 14, Robert Encinas.
Robert Encinas coming to the plate. Bases loaded. This is his chance to do something. Just a quick little visit from the catcher.
I believe the baseball team calls him Rob Dog.
There's a nice shot if it could get back there, and it's back enough.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give him the grand slam.
Grand slam for the Blue Hawks. Look at that.
The Rob Dog with the grand slam. You'd love to see that, Ron.
The whole team goes out to congratulate him. That's great. So that will give the Blue Hawks 4 more points. I'll make it a score of 12-5 now on the bottom of the 7th. That's exciting to see, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That brings your score 12-5. Valley City versus the DSU Blue Hawks. Derek Calvillo up to bat. The catcher, Derek, is a sophomore from Tucson, Arizona, much like Robert Encinas.
A big rally now coming in the bottom of the 7th to see what happens with Derek here. Still only 1 out. Shot over to the Big Sticks Beer Garden there in right field. One and one now is your count with 1 out, bottom of the 7th. 12-5 now your score.
Ball's in the parking lot now.
There you go, ball 2 now. 2-2 is your pitch count.
I wonder what it's like living near the ballpark. You know, do you just get all those free balls all the time?
I would think it would be the same as living near the golf course.
Yeah. Maybe turn them in for some cash. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, hit by pitch. Right on the elbow. That's 2 now.
Derek Calvillo at first.
From Mitch Taylor.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11, Jake Clinton.
Switch up at first. We have
Pitch runner.
Cedric Jimenez switching in for Robert Encinas. But now up to bat, we have Jacob Clinton.
So Jacob is coming to the plate with 1 out. Pitch count now 0 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out still in the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Clinton, center fielder for the Blue Hawks, at the plate right now.
I don't believe any relation to President Bill or former Secretary Hillary Clinton. I don't believe any relation. Just in case you were wondering.
You know, I guess you could, if you really think about it, you don't have to stop there. You could maybe say no relation to Wild Bill for you, right?
I actually am related to Wild Bill Hickok.
Are you really?
I am.
Well, that's interesting.
6th generation cousin, as I've been told by my dad.
Okay. That's great. So are you a poker player too then? Or?
I try to stay away from poker. You know, aces and 8s.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nice base hit out to center field. That'll bring 1 Blue Hawk over to second base now. So we have 2 on base with only 1 out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 25, Cale Richards.
Cale Richards coming to the plate now. He's our first baseman with 2 on base. It's exciting, you know. 7th inning. Maybe it's a magic number 7 that
maybe
can bring us around to put us in this game. Still have Mitch Taylor at the mound for the Vikings. Well, this could be 2. And they turn
and
a
a double play.
Absolutely. They close out that wonderful 7th inning for the Blue Hawks. They score 4 points to make the score 12-5 now, with the Vikings leading at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark. Friday afternoon baseball live on Consolidated Channel 18. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Are you ready for summer fun and adventure? Spend an exciting time at Badlands Ministries just south of Medora, where you'll grow in faith and have the time of your life. For over 90 years, Badlands Ministries has provided a safe place for people of all ages and denominations to experience Christ's love. Take a leap of faith and enjoy the many activities, from ropes courses, fun Bible studies, crazy games, hiking, swimming, campfires, songs, skits, and more. Call or go to badlandsministries.org. See you at camp.
All right, we're back with the 8th inning here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, Astoria Field, with the Valley City Vikings now leading 12-5.
Ryan Reynolds.
After that bottom of the 7th inning with a grand slam there by
Robert Encinas.
Encinas.
Now we have Ryan Reynolds, the voice of Turbo in the movie Turbo, about a snail who goes fast and races in the NASCAR.
Well, that was an interesting play right there. Right through the legs of the pitcher to second baseman, over to first, and Ryan goes down swinging. He didn't move like a
Now
snail.
batting
No.
number 20, Carter Dodd.
A new batter up for the Vikings. We have Carter Dodd, a sophomore from West Fargo, North Dakota.
Pitch count 1-1 now. To new batter, Carter. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the 8th inning. Still people walking into the ballpark here. Beautiful Friday afternoon.
We got a hit by pitch.
Now batting number 5, Jaden Shipman.
Jaden Shipman now coming to the plate, the second baseman for Valley City.
Once again, Jaden is a junior from Carrington, North Dakota. Oof.
Nice hit that got past the third baseman out to left field. That'll bring now.
Kind of rolled up his arm there for a bit.
It did. That would go down as an error. So 1 on second base, 1 on first base. Coming to the plate now. Another new batter.
Number 55, Connor.
Now batting number 55, Connor
Andrew. He is a sophomore from Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Connor Andrew. Connor looking at a first strike. Still 1 out with 2 on base. Just foul. That'll be strike 2 for Connor. Looking to extend the Valley City Vikings lead even more. Way outside. Ball 1. Throws down to second, and he's safe. That big sidearm throw from Maximus Anderson.
What a name, Maximus Anderson.
You know, with a name like Maximus, you got to be good at something, right?
You have to be.
Yeah. It's like Ace. Yeah, if your name is Ace, you got to be good at something.
Or if your name is Coulter, you try to be good at something.
Yeah, if your name is Ron, you can be at 6th place in anything. Pop up there, caught by the catcher. That'll bring out number 2.
Once again, your catcher is Derek Calvillo. Good catch by him.
So Zach Veneman at the plate now with 2 on base, still 2 outs. Top of the 8th inning. Score still 12-5. If you missed the 7th inning, you missed a lot. You missed that nice grand slam. There's a nice base hit. That'll bring our second baseman to home. Veneman will hold up at first. So 2 on base. Once again, another run scored, bringing the score to 13-5 now in the top of the 8th.
That runner who scored was Carter Dodd. He was the new hitter in the 7th inning for the Vikings. I believe we are now in the 8th inning. My bad.
What's that?
I thought we were in the 7th, but no, we were in the 8th.
We're in the 8th, yep. You said Connor. I thought his name was Andrew. Was it Connor Andrew?
It's Carter Dodd. That was
okay.
Number 20, Carter Dodd.
Carter Dodd. New players coming in.
But now we have JT Reed, junior from Greenfield, Wisconsin, more like it.
Nice line drive. That'll bring another run in. He'll hold up at first.
Jaden Chipman made it back home for the Vikings. That brings your score 14-5 Vikings.
So David Demeter, our shortstop for the Vikings, up to the plate now with 1 on base, 2 on base, 1 at first, 1 at third. Timeout called, a little walk to the mound, little visit for Maximus Anderson. Score 14-5 right now, top of the 8th inning. We'll take a short break here while the umpire breaks it up, maybe a 15-second break. Let's do a 30-second break. We'll be back right after this.
As a Consolidated customer, you can get all the help you need right from home. We're here 24/7 over the phone or contact us online at consolidatednd.com, social media, or live chat. At consolidatednd.com, you can order services with our bundle builder, troubleshoot with live assistance, or even find out more about us. With Consolidated's My Account app, you can pay your bill and manage your account. All this from the comfort of your own home. Consolidated. Reach the world from here.
All right, back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark. Pitch count now 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs on the board. Maximus Anderson still on the mound after that little visit from the coach. 2 on base still for the Vikings. And David Demeter up at the plate. Two balls, 1 strike. Top of the 8th inning here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark. Looks like we got players in the bullpen for the Blue Hawks.
We got a score update from the Valley City game for softball. The Blue Hawks lost 7-0 in that game.
7-0 for Valley City.
So this next game that they're playing should have started at 3, but went a little longer than that. So the game should be starting by 3:30.
So on that double right there, JT Reed comes all the way around to score another point for the Valley City Vikings. That'll bring the score now to
number 22,
16-5. It's a nice double there from David Demeter. And of course, coming to the plate now, the home run guy,
Joran Hamry.
That ball is low and outside. Ball 1.
Possibly a free ball for anybody who wants it.
So that double from David Dimitri actually brought in 2 runs. I've seen that. He came all the way around from first base to score. That was JT Reed that running pretty hard to score that point. Once again, 16-5, top of the 8th inning. Hanging in there with Maximus Anderson on the mound. Joran Hamry up at the plate batting now with a nice shot high center field back to the fence. Just going to be short, pop up out. And that'll retire the side. So we head to the bottom of the 8th with 2 runs scored. No, actually 4 runs scored in that top of the 8th inning to make it 16-5. As we head to the bottom of the 8th inning here at Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, we're going to be back in 60 seconds.
Farming and ranching are more than just jobs. It's your way of life. And financially, you want to work with somebody who understands your way of life. More ag, less aggravation. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
Dan Porter Motors has led the way for over 40 years with over 300 vehicles to choose from. With friendly faces and a laid-back atmosphere, we're here to take the stress out of the buying process. With added services like free car washes for life and free alignment checks to make the customer experience the best it can be. Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
All right, we're back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark. Looks like the wind is picking up just a little bit right now. Some papers blowing around a bit. It looks like the flag in right center field is blowing a little bit harder now, so we'll see if that affects the ball game at any point. But looks like Mitch Taylor is still on the mound for the Vikings.
Then we have Matthias Duffner up to bat for the Blue Hawks. I at one point said that Matthias was from Dawson Community High School. I meant to say Dawson County High School from Glendive, Montana.
Pitch count now 2 balls, no strikes. A nice shot to shortstop. Little error, picked it up, dropped it, and he's safe.
He's safe.
So Matthias Duffner in there with a single. Bottom of the 8th.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Angel Ferris.
Angel Ferris up to bat for the Blue Hawks, a junior from Tucson, Arizona, originally from Presentation College, but transferred over from Aberdeen, South Dakota to Dickinson, North Dakota. In my opinion, North Dakota, the better of the 2 Dakotas.
Yeah. Angel's probably glad to see this type of weather up here for baseball where he's from. It's pretty warm for baseball season down there. Whoa, just a little. He was able to hold on to that. He's safe.
Saying get out of his way, otherwise you're going to get tripped up.
Timeout, make sure everybody's okay. I guess they called him out at second base. They're probably running into the player.
Number 23, Cade Austinson.
They just got him in time, I guess. Just got him in time. Cade Austinson coming now. Left fielder from the Blue Hawks at the plate with 1 on base.
Cade Austinson, a sophomore from Newcastle, Wyoming.
Angel Ferris on first. Nice hit right down first base line, and he'll step on the bag to create out number 2. So Angel Ferris moves over to second.
Number 3, Connor Polkowski.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Polkowski, our second baseman, with 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th.
Looks like the pitcher or the catcher was giving a sign out to the Vikings where he was scratching his head over his helmet. Very interesting. It's a bold strategy, Ron, to see if it plays off for him.
There's a nice hit right down the third base line. No, just sometimes it just doesn't come together. So that'll retire the side after 8 complete. We're going to head to the 9th. At Dakota Community Bank Ballpark, score 16-5 with the Vikings leading. We'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors.
One of the kids asked, "Why are you helping us?" It just made me realize that this is why I'm doing it. Because of that question right there, we're going to be working with the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital.
We don't just want to be the face of something. We want to get involved and do good things for other people because it makes you feel good.
From day one, Choice Bank has been extremely excited to partner with us. When you have partners and people that are that committed to what you're doing, that's when you have success, and that's when you are able to help more people and make a difference.
Big Boy Toys.
Family.
Welcome back to Dakota Community Bank Ballpark here, Astoria Field, Friday afternoon for live Blue Hawk baseball. Well, I guess that's it, Coulter. I guess after 8 innings, the Valley City Vikings will take game number 1, 16-5. I guess I was thinking that we were going to go into the 9th inning, but for some reason we didn't. So
I guess not, but it's a tough first look in the very first game. Like Ron and I had talked about, the Blue Hawks, a very young team, but good thing for them is they have another game to prove themselves today.
Absolutely. This is just the first of a doubleheader this afternoon, and once again, I'd like to remind you out there that even though this game will not be on Consolidated Channel 18, you can turn over to YouTube, Dickinson State University Blue Hawks webpage, and watch the second game webcasted on that channel. Tune in again tomorrow at noon for a doubleheader live on Consolidated Channel 18 as we bring you both games with Dickinson State University and Valley City. It was an exciting game here with a little bit of action happening in the bottom of the 7th inning with that nice grand slam trying to bring us back into the action, but Valley City Vikings just a little bit too strong. So for Coulter, I guess, thanks for doing this.
Ron, thank you very much for inviting me to come do this. I mean, I've always kind of wanted to be in the color commentating industry, so thank you for the invite.
Yeah, we'll do it again when you're available.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be there.
All right, until then, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again back here tomorrow at 12 o'clock sharp for DSU Blue Hawk Baseball.